Hello everyone and welcome to Medical Entrance Kit. Today we will talking about the Archimedes principle. I have chosen this topic because this is one of my favorite topic to teach because there is a story behind the Archimedes principle. So first I will let you to know the story behind the Archimedes principle, and then I will start with some basic derivations of the Archimedes principle. Archimedes is a principle which was given by Archimedes of Syracuse. This scientist was not only a physician, rather he was a great Greek mathematician, physicist, engineer, inventor, and astronomer. Let's begin with the story behind this Archimedes principle. A king from the land of Archimedes have once wished to wear a very beautiful crown. So for that he hired a goldsmith and gave them some weighted amount of gold. Then goldsmith designed a very beautiful crown for that king. King became very happy when he saw the design of the crown. But when he looked the color of the crown, he felt that some of the gold has been stolen by a goldsmith, and instead of that, he put it some of the silver in the crown. So, to know whether it's true or not, he weighted the crown and he found that the weight of the crown is exactly equal to the weight of the gold which king has given to the goldsmith. Now the point is that how he can analyze the purity of the crown without creating any damage to the crown. So for that he called Archimedes and called him to find whether purity of the gold. He said it is very easy to find the purity of the gold by measuring its density. And to measure density, we need to know the volume of the crown. For that, we have to melt it. Then King said, no, it can't be done. I don't want to damage my crown. So you have to apply any formula as you are a great mathematician. So it's your responsibility to find out the density of my crown anyhow. Here, so Archimedes become very tensed. He keep on thinking day and night but not getting any clue. But while once he was bathing, he found that the portion of the body get immersed in the liquid. The same volume of the water is immersing out from his bathing tub. So from there he became very happy and started shouting Eureka, Eureka. And the Eureka means I found it, I found it. And in the excitement he even forgotten to put on his clothes and he ran directly to the palace of the king in the same situations. And there he said, now I find the solutions. I can find the density of the gold. And there he immersed the gold in the water and found the volume which was expelled by the crown from the tub, and from there he has calculated the volume of the crown, and mass was already known to them, and from there he calculated the density of the crown. So this is the story behind the Archimedes principle. So what about the derivation? Suppose this is a block and the block is of height h and mass m. Now when we immerse it in a liquid, then we will find it that suppose the block has immersed in a liquid of density rho, and it is up to a certain height x from the top of the liquid. And in my last video in the Pascal's law, I already have explained that how if any body get immersed in a liquid, it will force that body, or how the force will be exerted on that body. So F1 is the force exerted on the top of the body and F2 is the force exerted at the bottom of the body. So the bottom of the depth of the bottom surface is x plus h, where h is the height of the body itself, and A is the cross-sectional area of the top and bottom face of the body. And volume of the water displaced will be the volume of the body, which is AH. A is the area of the bottom surface and height of the body. So, mass of liquid M displaced will be AH rho. Rho is the density of water, because we know that volume into rho we can calculate the mass, because mass is density is equal to mass by volume. So the liquid pressure on the top of the body will be, suppose we express it with the help of P1, it will be X rho G, or the X time that of the rho G. And likewise, we know that F1 is, or the pressure F1 exerted at the top of the body is equals to P1 into A. So we will replace the value of P1 from these equations and we will find it as a X rho Ga. Similarly, we can find the force exerted at the bottom surface of the body, which will be equals to the X plus H rho Ga. Now, uh, obviously, the F2 force will be more than that of the F1 force, because it has more distance from the in the depth, or we can say X plus H distance. H distance is more of the F2 place. So the net force the body will feel, it will be the upward thrust force, and this net force will be equals to F2 minus F1. Now when we will put the value of F2 and F1, we will get X into X plus H rho Ga minus X rho Ga. Now we have this term rho Ga is common, so we will take out it out from here, and from there we will find it as a HA rho G. HA is the volume and rho is the density of the liquid, and G. So volume into rho will be the mass of the liquid displaced. So the mg is the total mass of the liquid displaced by the body when it get immersed. But the true weight of the body is, let's represent it with the W. Capital W will be equals to the uppercase mw, or capital mg, which is the gravitational force. So observed weight of the body inside the liquid will be the original weight and minus the force from upward exerted at the net force on the body by the liquid. So we will get mg minus mg, which is the net force observed by the body when it is kept inside the water. So this is all about the Archimedes principle. I also have a same topic in Hindi. To watch my video in Hindi, you can better go to the descriptions and get the link from there. So all these were in this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share my channel so that I can update you with the more topics which will help you for your +2 examinations and as well as the competitive examinations, AIEEE, IIT, or it can be your NEET medical examinations. So that's all for today. Have a nice day and don't forget to subscribe and share my channel.